Yo, what's up guys? It's Reforged time, and hopefully one of many. So we just go into spectators here. Oh, god, I almost had it. There we go. Yeah, it's... Okay. As the replays go on, let me just get this out. My biggest complaint about Reforged is the replay system. This button here, it could have definitely been something. It could have definitely been a rewind button. But it is not, and I am so disappointed about it. How many times have I, when I'm casting, missed something crucial like a hero getting sniped off screen, and then I'm like, oh, that's awkward. I have to decide restart the cast, or I have to like do editing and show it off screen. Most of the time I do just restart casting, but when it's a 40-minute game, then I get into a predicament. So yeah, that's not the best start here, but welcome guys. Reforged is here. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. The sounds are not sounding at all. Acolytes are slowly making noise, I guess, but yeah, this is a bit awkward. Reforged isn't doing so hot in terms of its reputation, but I mean, Warcraft 3 has been alive for so long. Hopefully, Reforged will make its improvements over the over the next decades. Fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know. Either way, ESL here. Hopefully many, similar to the Zotac Cup of old ages. It's going to be a weekly tournament, and yeah, let's see how well it does. This is the best of one from the quarters. Happy is going to be going for... Happy is going to be the blue undead in the top right here. DK first, his opponent, WAN, white and nerdy here. Also going for DK first, as the noises are about to start going on. Yeah, it's been a while since I've casted a game with WAN. Maybe he just came back because of Reforged, or because there is a weekly tournament like the ESL. But either way, yeah, just gonna be enjoying this undead mirror with players who are not 1-2-0. Very hard to get, especially undead mirrors, without either players being, you know, the top player of that race. Of course, Happy is one of the top undead currently. I would say top 3. I'm not sure if he's top. I'm not sure if he's second best undead right now or third. Between him and Foggy. Obviously 1-2-0 would claim the title of best undead right now. But yeah, I would say Happy's probably second best. WAN, I'm not sure how much he's been playing recently, but probably a lot since Reforged did come out. It's just unfortunate that there's no competitive ladder. +6 claws gets picked up here by the DK, as it seems like the DK over here gets himself the circlet and +3 slippers. Oh, that's slippers. It almost looks like Cruiser Speed, to be honest, but yeah, I'm just too used to the Spider-Man feat that slippers kind of look like real boots to me. Either way, just classic Death Knight vs Death Knight action, as in very little action, to be honest. Skeletons are fighting it out, but I don't think any have actually fallen, aside from just timing out, so yeah. At least these skeletons have helmets. Sadly, armor didn't actually increase, so the helmet didn't really matter all too much. Happy is gonna get his Griffin chased around, but is gonna toss the Death Coil there. Picks up the Gloves of Haste, I believe, from the marketplace. The map's on Northern Isles, so we do have the access to the tavern, as well as marketplace, shop, and the Goblin Labs. yeah, hopefully the models are easy to identify. Obviously that is a Tuskar. Um, this one almost didn't look like a Tuskar to me. It kind of looked like a, I don't know, it looked like a walking pug, which is really weird. Trolls, especially the troll priest, kind of looks weird, but at least the berserkers and the trappers look a lot easier to identify. It's just that the trolls have such a big dress that it's really jarring to me, to be honest.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Arachnid camp here is gonna get started. WAN thankfully is not in danger of getting interrupted. Does take down the one Nerubian and is gonna go for the spider with the item here. Meanwhile, the gold camp for Happy is gonna get taken out. Items so far, full potion invuln from DK. I believe he picked it up from this particular Tuskar camp here. WN is gonna pick up the Wand of Lightning Shield as well as the +3 Ring of Protection. He also picks up +9 Claws. Huh. I don't know which is from which. I think Claws is from the Scorpion camp, but it's also possible it just got picked up by the marketplace. But DK picks up Ring Regen here, but he is gonna get a little caught out between the creep camp and WAN, so he is going to be forced to retreat a little bit. I believe he did lose a single Crypt Fiend as Healing Wall comes down for WN, instantly taken down by Happy, and
the player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I don't know who exactly won it out in that particular exchange, but WN is going to clear the remainder of this camp, I believe. Or not. Yeah, definitely don't want to fight this if you are Happy. The healing wards could definitely turn things around, unless, of course, you focus fire it right away. Man, I wish there was a tracker. That's another thing that this current replay system is lacking. It's lacking a rewind button, and it is lacking spectator-friendly UI tools. As the Dark Ranger comes out as the third hero here for Happy. Typical third hero pick, just to cancel out or prevent the DKs from going for their crucial death coils. Not using silence just quite yet, as the Dark Ranger gets hired up for WAN as well. Similar situations it seems, as Nova is going to try and take down one of those spiders. Lightning Shield onto one of WAN's Crypt Fiends, but I don't think WN minds too much since he does have a single statue on the field. Happy also has a statue out, as the Death Knight did dodge the silence, thankfully, but I don't think WN's gonna get all too much from there. Is the music down? I think the music's gone, which is really unfortunate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it is kind of awkward without music, to be honest. I was wondering what was lacking. It apparently was the background music. That is a bit sad. I'm not even sure if I should just restart this replay or not. But either way, it seems like heroes are pretty even on both sides. Even the DK's progress seems to be the same. Lich slightly ahead for WAN, so he will hit level 2 maybe early, I don't know. It seems like they might just hit it at the same time as they do clear out the Goblin Lad camps. Tracker is going to drop the Crystal Ball for WAN. Happy, on the other hand, is going to pick up Talismans, so I would say Talisman's probably better for Happy, but who knows, to be honest. The DK is running around invisible. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pick up any opportunities for himself. But it seems like he is gonna try.
Are under attack.
Sobi Mask, I believe, from the marketplace. I don't think any camps have actually dropped it yet. Magnetor camp on the bottom right is being cleared out by Happy. Maybe WN goes for the steal here. Oh, but it seems like invisibility just wore off. And I don't think Happy wants to take down the Magnetor just now. But he is sticking around, so that is a bit of a problem as the Magnetor is doing a lot of damage to that Grip Fiend. Deathcore is going to heal him all up, but yeah, now things are going to be a bit hectic as fighting is going to happen on 3 fronts. Silences are being tossed left and right, as it seems like Magnetor might get taken out. Nope, never mind. He's just going to toss a bolt at WAN's Lich and run back home. The Magi is going to get clear out as he overextends a little too far. Tome of Knowledge gets dropped there and is going to get claimed by the Dark Ranger. Silence onto the Lich, but I don't think that's going to stop all too much. Magnetor getting pulled once again, and I believe this is finally going to be his death there, as Hood of Cunning is going to get picked up by the Death Knight of Happy. Some +4 agility and intelligence. Probably a good item for either the Lich or the Death Knight. But yeah, both sides still exchanging a little bits here. WAN is microing a lot better than his opponent, I would say, as he has yet to lose his Spider. Deathcore is going to heal up that low hit point one, as Liches on both sides are going to run out. Happy does finally take down one of WAN's Spiders there, as both sides still look pretty even, to be honest. 4 Spiders apiece. The statues, however, for Happy, at least one of them is out of mana and out of health. So this exchange, I was gonna say it's going on WAN's favor, but he is the one a bit backing off a little bit. WAN's gonna heal up the Spider once again, as the Dark Ranger is also pretty dangerously low. And it seems like the fight has gone long enough for the statues on both sides to start running out of their mana. Happy, not sure if I've seen any miss procs thanks to that talisman. I don't even know if spectators can see that or not, but yeah, statue might get taken out there. Oh, Lich actually changes targets at the last second, so this one statue's gonna live for a little bit longer. Alright, looking back at the main bases, we do see Temple of the Damned actually being produced, so that seems to be the first deviation between both players here. So WAN's not going to have access to green bubbles, which is definitely going to be a game changer because that does prevent the Frost Novas coming out and being impactful for either side. As you can see here, Happy is going to take out 2 Spiders in succession thanks to that Frost Nova. A-Bomb comes out for WAN, so this is his slight deviation here, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. We do see the green bubble starting to appear for Happy, as yet another Spider does drop to the ground for WAN. A-Bomb on his side is down to about 450 health, is going to eat a Death Coil, but only level 2 Death Coil, so it's not going to be able to fully heal him up. And the curses are starting to affect the red units. There we go with the miss procs there. It seems that spectators can indeed see them, and looks to be the biggest difference, it seems. 59 versus 59, even supply, even home court advantage for WAN, but Happy is still pressing on with this fight. Look at that, Death Knight is just so huge with this big horse. Oh, that was a very devastating Frost Nova, to be honest, and I don't know if the Death Knight for WN is going to be able to keep the healing all topped up. Dark Ranger for Happy is taking a bit of damage from those turrets, needs to be a bit careful as the Death Knight is out of mana, and I believe this is the chance for WN to actually press on with this. Destroyer number 1 is popped to the air, which is a bit risky. The Destroyer can just easily get webbed and sniped down, which is one of the reasons why we rarely see Destroyers in Undead matchups. It's mainly dependent on how well you use your heroes and how well you mass up those Crypt Fiends, which is pretty even on both sides, to be honest. It's just that this one Destroyer hasn't really had the opportunity to get into a good range and start tossing those Orbs of Annihilations. I mean, it is full mana, which is surprising. He is taking all the mana out of that Dark Ranger there. Is going to get whipped and start to get focus fired by Happy. Invuln Potion on the Lich for Happy is going to go into effect. He is also going to hit that level 3, so level 2 Frost Novas should do a lot more damage than level 1s will. As it seems like Happy is finally going to choose to back off, maybe? As the Lich's Divine Potion is going to wear off as well. Okay, so very close to level 3 on the Lich of WAN. The DK also close to that level 4 as well. He's just a couple steps behind his opponent, which is a bit problematic because I believe these green bubbles should be the turning factor here, unless WAN goes for his own. I don't think I see a temple being placed down, so that is it's problematic. And of course, expansion of the bottom right has been completed to answer this one. So yeah, WAN going for an early expansion really doesn't really change all that much. Another Destroyer pops in the air, which still a bit questionable, I think. I'm not sure how well Destroyers can actually do in this particular matchup. I'm pretty sure green bubbles don't affect the Orbs of Annihilation, since they do chaos damage, I believe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's just the fact that can those Destroyers get good positioning to just toss them without worrying about dying? I don't think so. Ghouls have been brought over to try and disrupt these acolytes here, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. One ghoul even drops, turns to a skeleton, and then gets converted to mana thanks to the Lich with the Dark Ritual. Army supplies 75 versus 64. WAN probably shouldn't want to fight this. He is massively outnumbered and he is in home turf of his opponents. A-bomb pops out for Happy. Unfortunately, WAN doesn't have his own, so this is definitely not an even fight. Upgrades +3 +1, which is really good for WAN, to be honest. Happy slightly behind +2 +0 as the DK picks up a Sobi Mask, which is really useful for the Death Knight, who constantly uses his spells there as the green bubbles are starting to show their effect. Frost Nova is not really doing too much. Basically, it's just the Lich, who has actually 3 claws of attacks, going up to +29 attack to snipe down the Lich with his basic attacks. Death Coils being utilized to heal up those units there, as curses and green bubbles just too much for Happy to deal with. This A-bomb has lived so long, as yet another Frost Nova is going to deal a huge chunk to those spiders there. WN is going to lose a couple of more spiders in quick succession, and things are not looking good for WN. Happy isn't even going to keep his A-bomb alive. I believe Death Coil, there we go, Death Coil to heal him up to about 600 health. And WN with another Nova to the face there is going to lose another Crypt Fiend. Even the Death Coil was a little late, so yeah, not looking good for the Red Undead. Dark Ranger gonna get healed up to full, but without any mana, I don't really see how well she can actually contribute to this fight here, as yet another spider bites the dust. 49 for WAN, meanwhile 77 for Happy. I have no idea how this state of the game is so lopsided. Is it truly just the green bubbles? I would say it's the green bubbles plus the curses, as I did mention previously. It's just way too much to deal with. Getting cut off from the DPS of Frost Novas, as well as 33% chance to just completely whiff on your attacks, is just, it's too many layers to try and deal with. You can see there that the crystal ball actually not that
forces are under attack.
not that bad looking. I wonder if Farsight looks like that. But yeah, Goldmine over here is gonna get cleared out. Not sure if Happy wants to expand or not. He still has about 2 minutes on his main Goldmine. So does WAN, as is finally going to be producing those Banshees, but I also don't know if it's too late or not. Magnetor camp is going to get started by WAN here, as Skeleton did just spot Happy right nearby. Magnetor is going to drop the Hood of the Cunning, so exact same items for both sides, which is kind of funny. And the Death Knight is half health, so he needs to be careful not to get Nova to death. It seems like WN is going to retreat without any casualties. Not at all, even. But yeah, Banshee numbers seems to be favoring Happy a lot. And hero advantage, I would say Happy does have level 4, level 3, level 3. But all of Happy's heroes are so close to level up. Meanwhile, WAN, 75%, 50% for the Dark Ranger, about 40-50% for the DK as well, so WAN is a bit behind in terms of heroes. He has a monster as Lich with plus 29 attack. He has 2 plus 9 claws and a plus 6 claws with his orb, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Armor supply is 77 versus 79.
Forces are under attack.
Does WAN want this? He is backing up a little bit. Is going to lose the Banshee, it seems, as she got left behind a little bit. Scroll of the Beast gets used there by the blue side. Level 4 Lich. DK also about to hit that level 5 as well, which is going to be very, very crucial, as death coils are going to hit for maximum healing. Destroy is going to get whipped up and momentarily killed off. He is actually surviving a very long time. Finally it's going to go down, but that doesn't matter. Death Knight actually does hit that level 5. And it seems like we are starting to have a conclave here from the blue side. Now if you've played StarCraft, you know the conclaves do indicate that you are at the winning side, as WAN is slowly losing the spiders there. Not enough spiders are green bubbled, and that does just mean that Happy is going to just casually steamroll his opponent. Another destroyer does get whipped up, and yeah, it seems like disaster is about to come afoot. WAN does have invuln for his DK there, as the statue, his final statue, does fall. This is not looking good for WAN, as I believe his opponent is about to grasp the victory, as WAN's just gonna GG. Okay, that is then gonna be that. The screen's still bugged, it seems. But yeah, I do apologize about no background music. That is really weird. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first Reforged replay for the channel. Hopefully good ones start popping up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go back to NetEase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.